Hey everyone, just wanted to share a quick video for our club leaders and advisors on how to register your club or organization for the year. So right now I'm on my PimaEngage homepage, which again is pima.campuslabs.com/engage. Recommend you bookmark it so that way all you have to do is click your little bookmark icon and you can get right here. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to do your club registration. So you can see we already have an announcement for you, and that's going to link you directly to the registration page. So that's going to be the easiest way for you to find it. If for some reason you don't click on that, there's another way to get to it. So if you go to the organization list, you can see there's a register your organization button. And guess what? It's going to take you to the exact same place. So now I'm going to look for my club or organization that I want to register. One of the important things is whoever does the registration for your club is going to, by default, be listed as the primary contact for that club. So ideally, this should be either your president or advisor or somebody who is going to be ready to receive all of that communication. So I am going to click on, you can see we have an existing one for Pima Fashion Club. I'm going to click on Pima Pride Alliance just to show you what it takes you to. I'm not actually going to submit it because I'm not a Pride Alliance advisor or anything. So you'll see there's instructions, and these are actually the same instructions you saw previously on our paper and PDF club applications. So the paper club application is actually replaced by this registration process. So make sure you read through those. Important things like make sure you share all your social media stuff with us. At the end of the year, we're going to have you do a club evaluation, and then it's going to take you to information about your organization. This is your chance to update any of that information that's going to show on your profile, things like that. If you have social media, you can add them here, things like that. And then on the next page, what you'll see is we need to include those members that are officers. You're required to submit a president, a treasurer, and an advisor. But we encourage you to list all of your different officers. Those are the two required officers and obviously advisor. So you can type in people's individual emails and name, or you can come here and you can copy paste a list that you have from a spreadsheet or whatever. They need to either have a comma, semicolon, or a line return in between them. And then once you do that, you can hit add. And so I'm just going to put myself here just as an example so you can see what would happen. And then I would either need to put a comma, a semicolon, or hit and go to the next line to add more people. So once I hit that, I can see down here myself and Bea, and I can edit, so I can say I'm the president and save, and then I can also, if Bea is my treasurer, I can do that as well. And you can see now I've got green check marks next to those, so I'm ready to move on to the next step. And then this is where you're going to say what categories your club fits into. So this is a cultural club. We do some community service. We're special interest. Only include those categories that fit your club. You don't need to do more than one, but if you fall into more than one, definitely choose that so that students can have an easier time finding you. And then here is where you're going to do your proposed goals, objectives, and activities. This is the same thing you were doing when you submitted that paper application, but now you're going to submit it all here electronically. So I'm just going to put something in each box so that I can move on and show you the next step. Obviously, you're not going to do this on your own. If you don't have social media, put NA. Again, fill that out fully. I'm just doing this so I can show you all the steps quickly. You are required to upload your constitution and bylaws. So make sure you have that ready to upload. I just picked a random file on my computer so I can show you all, but definitely pick one that is your constitution and bylaws. And then next, you can include things that your club is interested in. You don't have to do any of these. What's going to happen next is you can review everything that you were doing, that you put in there, and then you can hit submit. So, and that's going to then send that to the student life team to review and give you feedback if there's things that maybe you didn't completely fill out all your proposed goals, objectives, and activities. We'll give you feedback. If you uploaded your constitution but not your bylaws, we might give you feedback on that. So that's going to be how to submit your club application. Give us as full a roster as you can. Make sure you include at a minimum those required officer positions, but we want to know all your officers. So that's a quick look at how to do your club application. Sorry, your club registration. It was called the club application. Now it's called the club registration. If you have any questions, you can reach out to the Student Life team at pcc-studentlife@pima.edu. Have a great day, everyone.